Hi all you beautiful people, it's Kathy here from Taper and Lace Princess. Today I'm bringing you one of my new patterns that I've designed. It's a tangle pattern and it's called Splice. I hope you guys like it and enjoy it as much as I am. It's a really versatile little pattern and I've got a few examples here to show you. So let's hop right in and have a look. So as you can see here, it is quite an organic kind of form. And this one's actually been doubled up, so I've got a thin, elongated one in the background and then a nice plump, juicy one in the foreground. If I pull this one here for you to see, you can see that splice just done in a single layer, but I've also just made these little areas here, the tips of them, like little bulbs, so to speak. Okay. So here's a piece I've done, it's just a little black and white Zia sketch I've done, and I've run Splice down through the middle of it here. And as you can see, by adding in different backgrounds, you get a very different and very varied look to the little to the pattern itself. Another one here, and I've just got all different little splice patterns happening all over the shop here. So you can see I've used other tangle patterns in some of them to fill in the backgrounds, and some I've just left plain. So let's have a look at how we do this. I've gone ahead and I've prepared a sheet of paper here, and I've just popped down a few very basic shapes. So we've got a circle, a leaf shape, and two squares. The reason I've popped down two squares is I just wanted to explain something to you, that when you're putting in the actual little pattern piece, which is this here, the pattern is just a repetitive, almost like a T, upside down T. So that is the actual pattern just repeated. So when you've got a shape, depending on where you put your guidelines or where you're starting and stopping the pattern, it's going to give it a very different kind of look. So this one here, as I was saying, I've got that to the corners, and this one here, it's meeting, these little pieces will meet in the middle here. So let's just start off just with a basic circle. I'm just going to go straight in with a pen. And I've just put in some guidelines here. I wouldn't normally do that, but just for ease of the demonstration, I've popped those in. So the only thing you need to have to do splice is a central point. That is where the pattern will start and finish. So it's where all the pieces will intersect together. So we'll just start here. So again, it's just that T shape. Sorry for turning, guys, but I do find it more comfortable. And the more irregular your little upside down T's are, I think the more character it actually adds to it. So that's great, because as I was saying before, your guidelines really are not necessary. And so there we go. So you can see that middle circle really only served to give me some kind of an indication where to start and stop. So rub that out, and there we have our basic shape. So what happens when we've got a shape that starts off wider and ends, quite narrow, like a leaf? I particularly like this pattern to do my leaves, because as you know, I really do like the organic look of things. Most of my Zia pieces are very organic. So you can see I've just tapered that down to the bottom. Doing this upside down now, a little bit tricky. And so there we have a very organic leaf kind of thing happening. You like how I say kind of thing? So there's the leaf. Now too, it depends on what you do to the pattern, like how you decorate the pattern, whether you colour it or stipple it or fill it in with another pattern, or whether you do all the negative space, which would be all of this in here. You could fill that in with a pattern or whatever you desired. Or you could have a background showing through there. That would be quite nice as well. So you can see, this is very rough, guys. It's just to give you an idea. I'll just get a stump just quickly. So you can see that when you've separated the background and from the foreground, the shape actually really pops. So as I was saying, I'm having a lot of fun with this, doing lots of different shapes and what have you. So let's have a look at this square here, shall we? So we're just going to do it exactly the same. And I've only divided this one into 4. So these sections will be, you know, they'll be a lot bigger. And this particularly looks good as well when you layer in another one, either coming this way or this way. Just, I'll do a little one here. So you can really get some three-dimensional things happening with this one. And once again, what you decide to do with the foreground and the background is totally up to you. So we'll do this one here. Just have to think here for a second. And of course you can do as many, I'm only doing 4 here. You could do 6, 8, 10, 12, as many as you like. And this one here, again, would look really great if we were to layer it up. Make sure I'm in frame here. As you see, it's so simple, but very effective. Love to see anything that you do. If you do have a play around with this pattern and you like it and you come up with something interesting, just post it on my Facebook page. You'll find the link down below. I would love to see what you come up with. So the other thing I was going to say is, if you've got an area like I did here in this little piece here, I had this, like this area coming through here. So all I've done is I've just divided that up and then done one splice pattern in each section. So this is sort of basically what you would do if you had a you know, a smaller area you wanted to fit multiple ones in. You just divide up your area and just start and pop them all in. Another one here, etc., etc. Look, I hope you do like this new pattern that I've come up with. Have fun creating with it, guys. And please do share with me your thoughts on it and what you come up with it. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Bye.